I'm going to tell you right now, I was not ready for this. Kenai Fjords. $265.
Feet of snow.
And it might be the most wildlife you'll see in a single day anywhere in the world. Seward, Alaska. If you caught episode 2, you know how we got here. But this is a different kind of Alaska. Kenai Fjords Tours has been running these cruises out of Seward for over 45 years. You're boarding a 95-foot catamaran heading through Resurrection Bay into Kenai Fjords National Park. The full day is about 7.5 hours. The inside is comfortable. Big windows, booth seating, a galley on board. But nobody's here for the inside. One tip before we go. If rough water is a concern, the catamaran hull handles the swells better than the old V-shaped boats. More stable. That said, once you clear the bay, the waves pick up. A few people on my boat got seasick. It still would not have stopped me. Not even close. You pull out of the harbor and Seward disappears behind you. Then it's open water, 14 miles of Resurrection Bay, before you even reach the park. The scenery starts almost immediately. Snow-capped peaks on every side, cliffs dropping straight into the water. It's big in a way that's hard to explain on a screen. You just feel small, in a good way. The wildlife starts early. Sea otters floating on their backs like they have nowhere to be. And they don't. They travel in little groups, just drifting, grooming. The guide mentioned they have the thickest fur of any animal on the planet because they can't regulate body heat in cold water any other way. You can tell they know it. Watching them is one of those moments that just slows you down. Good slow. Mountain goats on near vertical slopes, just standing there like it's a perfectly normal place to be. The guide tells you where to look, and you've got maybe 30 seconds before the boat moves on. My first time, I missed it completely. Second time, I was ready. Harbor seals on the rocks, completely unbothered. They watch you watching them and then look away. I respect that. Then you come around a headland, and there it is. A natural stone arch, carved out of the cliff by the ocean over thousands of years. Trees growing right on top of it. And if you get the right angle, which you will because the captain knows exactly where to position the boat, you can see straight through the arch to the glacier in the distance. It's one of those things that reminds you how long this place has been going about its business without any of us watching. The waterfalls come from everywhere. Snowmelt pouring off the peaks, running straight down the cliff faces. Some are thin and delicate, some hit the water hard enough to spray the boat. But the one that got me was a sea cave, carved into the base of a cliff with 2 waterfalls coming down the face above it, and the water inside. That milky blue-green that comes from glacial melt. I had never seen a color like that in the water before. That's not a filter. That's what glacial water looks like in natural light. Now, here's the moment. The boat has a hydrophone, an underwater microphone that picks up marine mammal calls through the onboard speakers. The guide turned it on. We listened. That day, the water was quiet. Nothing. And then a fin broke the surface, and then a smaller one right behind it. That's a baby. That's a family. The pod passed us in maybe 15 seconds, and then they were gone. But here's something I want you to notice. Those dorsal fins were straight up, perfectly vertical. If you've ever been to a marine park, you know what I'm talking about. In captivity, orca dorsal fins collapse. They tip to the side. That's what that kind of life does to them. Out here, wild, straight up, the way they're supposed to be. And for the record, yes, some people actually swim in these waters. Brave people. Or possibly people with nothing left to lose. Stellar sea lions are bigger than you expect. Much bigger. Adult males can hit 1,000 pounds. They pile up on the rocks like they own the coastline, which I suppose they do. You hear them before you see them. That bark carries across the water. And then you turn a corner. and the glacier fills the horizon. I've seen photos, I've seen videos. Nothing prepares you for the scale of it in person. The ice is blue, not pale blue, deep electric blue. Because the ice is so compressed, it absorbs every other wavelength and gives back just that color. Millions of years of compressed snow right in front of you. Sitting on a rock right at the base of the glacier face, a bald eagle. That image right there is why you booked this cruise. The glacier face up close is something else. You see the crevasses, the depth in the ice, the layers. Icebergs floating around the boat, chunks that broke off weeks ago still drifting, including one with a seal asleep on it. And then I watched the glacier calve. A block of ice broke off the face and fell into the water. I happened to have the camera up. That sound. Somewhere around here I took a selfie with an ancient glacier, as you do. On the ride back, the galley had a glass of glacial meltwater, ice that came off the glacier that morning, paired with a local apple cider from Anchorage. 7.5 hours after we left the dock, still thinking about those orcas, sipping glacier water. Yeah, that's the trip. So, is the Kenai Fjords Wildlife and Glacier Cruise worth $265? I saw sea otters, mountain goats, harbor seals, stellar sea lions, a bald eagle with a glacier backdrop, and an orca family pod with a baby calf. And I watched the glacier calve into the ocean in one day for $265. The food is a box lunch on a boat. It's not gourmet, and that's fine, because you are not here for the food. You are here for everything else. And everything else delivered more than I thought was possible. The captain and the crew were outstanding, knowledgeable, warm, and genuinely excited about what they were showing you. You can tell when people love their job. These people love their job. 9 out of 10. If you're going to Alaska and you skip this cruise, you are leaving the best part of the trip on the table. Whatever your grind looks like, you earn your time on the balcony. I just help you make sure it's worth it. I'm Brian, and this is Boardroom to Balcony, where business meets adventure. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next adventure.